got to prioritize it. You got to prioritize it, right? You got to set up boundaries. You must. You're already a man. You don't need me to validate you. But the fact of the matter is, it still goes back to obviously you can't neglect. Like if you want to be the career man, you still can't neglect your family, right? So you still got to have those boundaries. Everyone else could fall off the planet, but his family, he will be there. Family time, movies, doing projects in the backyard. Too often we're so focused on trying to be super dad, but trying to be Superman, trying to be everything to everybody, right? Why? Well, a lot of times we're seeking validation or worth, right? The more value I can provide, the more value I have in the world, the more of a man I am, right? As if there's some level, some barometer of manhood, right? Beyond just obviously being a leader, provider, protector, and operating in those roles. The integration, like ultimately goes back to either way, you got to have boundaries, right? The long story short, what I'm saying is ultimately you got to set up the boundaries. Like for instance, Gordon, again, for you can use as an example, you set up boundaries. There's times when you work, and there's times when work is done. It's just you and the boys,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
So you
So
gotta set the
100%.
boundaries up. So whether you want to do, hey, I want to do fatherhood or I want to do career, you gotta set up the boundaries. And if you say, you know what, I'm not choosing, I want to do both, you still gotta set the boundaries up because you gotta make time for each.